What's up guys, my name is Colin McNeil for theScore eSports. You know, there's just something special about a grand final on LAN. There's energy in the air, the stakes are high, the crowd is loud. It's the place where CSGO legends are born. Sometimes. It's also the place where rosters can collapse, where dynasties go to die, where hopes and dreams at glory can fade away. With that diverse criteria in mind, here is our list of the top 10 most impactful and memorable CSGO Grand Finals of all time. Starting things off at number 10 on our list is Fnatic's return to glory at IEM Katowice 2018, where they managed to win their first Premier Championship in 2 years. It took 7 hours, 5 maps, 149 rounds, 3 overtimes, and 2 ace clutches from Flusha to beat the star-studded lineup of Faze Clan.
And that gives Flusha the upper hand as well. Flash out. He's faced off of it, forced off the angle, and Flusha's got us going the distance as he hits the shot, and we tie things up.
But in the end, it was the Swedes lifting the hardware, remembering what it felt like to win again.
Fnatic has done it! The first 3-time IEM champion, and Kerrigan can't believe they've come up shy in yet another final. Yet again on this stage.
No one predicted this grand final between underdogs Gambit and the second best CSGO team from Brazil, Immortals. This grand final was incredible for so many reasons. Zeus fulfilled a promise he'd made a year prior to win a motherfucking major. Doja gave us an unforgettable grenade play.
Doja's throwing a nade into the corner just as the bomb's gonna go off. They're both gonna go down.
And Gambit made history as the first CIS team to win a major.
Steel trades it, Steel goes for more, it's done! Gambit have done it! What a grand final to play out.
It was DreamHack Montreal 2017. Immortals were forced to forfeit the first map of their best-of-3 grand final against North after 3 of their players showed up late to the match.
This is, I think, over 50 events for me in the last 3 years. This is the first. That's pathetic by Immortals.
North won what would be the first and only map of the finals in an anticlimactic win that robbed viewers of the clash of Counter-Strike titans they had been promised.
And in one map, they win a best-of-3. That's right, because North were gifted the first one, and they clean up. Let that not be an asterisk beside North's performance, however. They were excellent throughout this whole event. It would have been a challenge for Immortals either way.
FNS would take to Twitter and remark that the Immortals players were out late due to partying too hard the night before. Now, whether it was purely in jest or not, one Immortals player in particular did not take the comment lightly. In response to that was the tweet that shocked the CSGO community and eventually broke up Immortals. Faze Clan entered the finals of IEM Oakland 2017 as a heavy favorite. Ninjas in Pyjamas had taken the entire tournament by surprise by making it to the finals, but nobody expected they'd actually be able to beat Faze. Well, they did. With some crafty play and a lot of aggression, it was Get Right, Forest, Rez, Exist, and Draken who defied the odds and put on a grand final that reminded us why NIP are legends in Counter-Strike.
A best-of-5 against the best in the world, and NIP go back-to-back in Oakland.
At DreamHack Leipzig in 2016, Luminosity Gaming showed that Brazilian CSGO should be taken seriously by finishing in second place for the second consecutive big event.
Even better than us at some time, so yeah, hard game and well played to them.
Then at MLG Columbus, they solidified that fact when they crushed NaVi 16-2 in the final map of the tournament, taking home their first big title win.
Guardian versus Taco, it may just be destined to be, and it's Luminosity winning their first major championship.
For a long time, Astralis entered every major tournament as one of the favorites, but could never quite get the job done. The first ELEAGUE major would break that curse for Astralis when they defeated Virtus.Pro in spectacular comeback fashion.
There's the start, 4 more kills, and they will have made it the full distance. Snacks in an uncomfortable position. He goes down with the max 7, he can't make it happen. Finally, Pasha coming in with a refrag, but he's down. The bomb has been picked up by Dupree. They get the spray, Neil takes one, and Towns is there. And Astralis, they win the first major championship, 16-14 against Virtus.Pro. Unbelievable! The champions, Astralis.
The grand final of Katowice 2015 saw 2 of the biggest juggernauts in esports go toe-to-toe for a major championship. The series was well fought, and Ninjas and Pyjamas pushed it to a third map.
For the second time, Pronex with 1 Freiburg. Oh my god! He's breezed out, he gets both kills! And the grand final continues, 15-13.
But they just didn't have what it took to defeat Fnatic on Inferno.
Fnatic, they do it!
Ladies and gentlemen, your ESL One Cologne champions are Fnatic!
Our number 3 grand final harkens back to the beginning of Luminosity's legacy, which actually started in crushing defeat at DreamHack Open Winter 2015.
Can he smash the dreams of Luminosity? In goes the first set of nades. The force called out of this position. There's the peak, and Olifighter makes it happen. Fnatic are the faces. Season 3 Konami champions.
The defeat at the hands of Fnatic would mark the beginning of the Swedish CS Juggernaut's new run, with Dennis replacing Pronax.
They were just a cut above everyone else.
In 2015 at ESL One Cologne, Fnatic put a stamp on one of the most dominating runs in the history of CSGO. The Swedes defeated EnVyUs in a decisive 2 consecutive maps to win their 3rd major title.
And ladies and gentlemen, it's going to require a miracle and nothing less for Happy to make it out. I don't think there's any chance. Flusher looking to end this. It's going to be a 3rd title for Fnatic. They win a 3rd major championship in global offensive.
With this win, that Fnatic roster may have cemented themselves as the best team in CSGO history. It may have only ended less than 2 months ago, but this one was an instant classic. Nowhere near the favorites headed into the tournament, Cloud9 were set to take on EU powerhouse Faze Clan. They came from behind in the final map of the grand finals on the back of incredible mental resilience and veteran-like play to push the tournament favorite Faze Clan to double OT and eventually make history.
Stewie's won the round! We go to overtime!
Cloud9 have done it! How have they done that?
We'll be talking about this one for a long time to come.
As Cloud9 sets the push up. Oh, it's happened! They made it work! Cloud9 are your ELEAGUE major champions! Cloud9, the ELEAGUE major champions!
Well guys, that was our list. But if you think we missed a CSGO Grand Finals that should have been in this top 10, I don't know what to say. Go make your own list or something. Thanks for watching. If you want more great content just like this, be sure to hit the subscribe button.